Hey, what's up guys? Luis here and welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we're going to be talking about Facebook automation, Walmart automation, Amazon automation, Shopify automation, just anything that the word automation is tied to, and if it's a scam, right? So I'm not going to lie, before this video, I'm going to say that I used to believe that it was a scam, right? I was just like, I could do it myself. It's not worth paying somebody else to do it. Like, they're taking some of my profit, and I'll get into that later in the video, but just know that at one point I also believed that it was a scam, and I don't believe that anymore because I am a provider of this service now, so I guess my opinion might be a little biased, and I understand that it might come across that way, but I'm just gonna be completely honest on this video and just tell you guys exactly the pros and cons of using an automation service versus doing it yourself. So when you hear the word automation, a lot of the times it's tied to being passive income, right? So that's the way that people are selling it. So they're saying, oh, Amazon automation, we're gonna run and do everything for you on this Amazon store while you just collect money for free. And that obviously sounds way too good to be true, and you know it is. Like, I'm gonna go over the pros and cons, but I just want to explain what the word automation means and like how it's tied and how it's being used to sell these services and products. So the truth is, again, this is an opinion and there's going to be tons of opinions out there, is I don't believe that it is a scam. It is a very profitable investment for the investors, which is, people who are buying these stores, because it's, again, it is what it is. It's passive income. So I would say it's about 98-99% passive, because there is a little bit of groundwork up at the beginning to get these stores going, right? You need to set up your entity, your LLC. We're going to walk you through the onboarding process, and essentially we're going to handhold you, through this process until you're actually ready to launch your store, and at that point we'll take over. And that is why it's called automation. Once we take over, essentially we're a property manager for your e-com store, whatever marketplace it may be, and we're managing it for a percentage of the profits. All property managers take about, on average, 10% of the rent. So if you're renting a house, they're going to take, say it's $1,000, they're going to take $100 a month to manage that for you. And that's what is kind of the same thing in the e-com space, in the automation space, is we're going to take a certain a certain percentage of your profit in order to manage your store. Because obviously there needs to be a win for us. We can't just do this for free, because obviously we have overhead, we have VAs, we have, managers and utilities for our office space, like all that stuff. So we have to charge something to provide this. And I think that is why maybe it's considered a scam, is because it's not free. I'm not sure. And I don't know why that is such a big, topic within the automation spaces. It's very one-sided. Everybody thinks it's either a scam or not a scam. There's no in between, really. So I don't know if I'm making sense, guys. But if you guys have any questions that maybe I'm skipping over, make sure you guys drop that down in the comments. So like I said earlier in the video, so I am personally a automation provider now. And the reason that I decided to do that was because at the beginning of this channel, I was having a lot of people reach out to me because I was trying to put out free content, right? And I still will be putting out free content, obviously. But I was just kind of going through the journey of like Facebook, and that's the platform that I really kind of took off in. I started in Amazon, running my own personal stores, but I really just saw a lot of success in Facebook, and that's kind of what I decided to focus on. So I had a lot of people asking me questions about how to do certain things, how to do product research, how to do all that. And at first I was, responding to everybody because I didn't have that many comments coming in or people DMing me on Instagram. So it was easy to keep up with, and I just wanted to help people. At one point it got kind of to the point where I just couldn't do it anymore. Like, it was like I would say at least 25 to 75 messages a day coming in asking me questions, and I was like, I can't keep up with this. Like, I was about to either hire somebody to run my social media and respond to people. But at that point, I felt like that was ingenuine and like I wasn't going to be me. So I figured, well, let's make a course. So I made a course, and that was great, right? But then after the course was sold and then things changed in Facebook, which was a platform that I was focusing on, it's new stuff and it's updated. So now the course has to be updated. And now I'm getting all these questions again, people asking me how to do certain things, or like, hey, this is different from the course. And that's because Facebook in general is just a new marketplace, so we're constantly adapting to what's happening. I was like, okay, I'm gonna scrape this course. So I actually pulled the course down and I stopped doing it. So I actually started doing Facebook automation. So this was before Amazon automation already existed, and so did Walmart and other marketplaces as well. But I was just going to do strictly Facebook automation by myself with nobody else. I had one business partner, sorry. but I meant like I'm not doing any other marketplaces, strictly Facebook automation. And I wasn't really planning to take that many people because I wanted to take like 1 to 5. And I didn't really have that big of a social media presence. Like I had maybe a few thousand followers on Instagram, and I had about 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is what I'm about now. So what happened was I posted an Instagram story and I was like, hey, I'm going to be offering this Facebook automation service. And it was I charged pretty cheap compared to what the market rate was. And this was just because I was new and I knew that I was going to be learning with the clients. So I wanted to just see how it would go. And yeah, I mean, I did it, and I ended up getting a lot more demand than I originally expected. We ended up getting about 15 to 20 clients for Facebook automation, and it was going great. It was good, and I mean, I'm not sure what else to say on that point. Yeah, like my clients were making money, everybody was happy, and I was able to build out a team in the Philippines, and I had a VA team of like 20 or 30 VAs. Long story short, one of my old mentors, so my original mentor on Amazon automation, or just Amazon stores, he reached out to me, and his business partner reached out to me as far as bringing my Facebook automation service to their company. So I ended up partnering with now the 1 Hour Workweek, and I'll have their Instagram right here. They were already offering other automation services as far as Amazon automation, Walmart automation, and now crypto automation. So again, word automation. They was just an automation company, and it's not strictly e-commerce, but that's just what they really focus on. So they brought me in to handle the Facebook division, the Facebook part of the company. Like I was going to be in charge of that because I've already, proved myself as far as running an automation company. As far as how that played out is, if anybody is watching this that knows what happened with Walmart had a huge shutdown, and a lot of those clients were left kind of hanging, like they didn't know what we were going to do. So we ended up bringing a lot of those clients over to Facebook automation. So as at the time of this video, we have over 100 Facebook stores that we're currently running, and it's definitely not how I saw it playing out, and it's not what I expected, and I'm happy that everything's working. But I guess the point of that is I don't see automation as a scam, just because we are providing a service. Like if we do have testimonials from people who are very happy with the service, and there is risk. It's like a slippery slope. I don't know if that's the right terminology, but a lot of people who say it's a scam, they're just like, oh no, you're not making a real return for your clients, and you're just kind of walking away with the money. So that's just my opinion. So if you guys again have anything specific you guys want to know about within automation, I'd be happy to answer those questions. And again, you guys can drop that down in the comments or DM me on my Instagram. My handle will be down in the description as well. So speaking about this partnership with the 1 Hour Workweek, we at this point have about 150 clients throughout the different platforms, and we have about 200 VAs in the Philippines, which is like, it still doesn't seem like that's real, because like I don't, obviously they're VAs, they're virtual assistants, so I don't see them on a day-to-day. So we're running this company like online, and I'll include a few photos here just of the VAs, because we actually just recently threw them a Christmas party, and it just made it, seeing these photos made it seem a lot more real, and like, proving, like it proved to me that it's not a scam. Like these are actual people that are employed because of this service we're offering. It's just like a good feeling, like seeing that we're actually making a difference in these people's lives, because it doesn't seem like a lot, but yeah, we're not paying them much in our money, right? It's like a VA doesn't cost much, but seeing that we're actually making a difference in these people's lives, and like the fact that we're able to throw them an event and they're super excited about it. Some of the VAs that you see in this photo, they drove hours to be at this event. Like they drove 3 or 4 hours, like we heard some of them, to go to this event. It was like a company-wide Christmas party that was just a super cool thing to do. Overall, I would say that I don't think automation is a scam, and if you do think automation is a scam, I would love to hop on a call with you and just see what your questions are, and see if I can bring up any value of some sort. And if you aren't interested in automation, like that's fine. I just wanted to throw this video out there to kind of throw out my opinion, just because there's so much information out there on this automation topic. If you guys have any questions, again, I've said this like multiple times, but drop them in the comments. I'll be responding to everybody. Make sure you guys follow me on my Instagram as well. My handle will be right here. And make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.